Well, you know what they say, Sonic's never really been the same since his jump to 3D. It's that time of year once again, everyone. For no real reason, at some point in July for the last 4 years, I've taken a look at ROM hacks from the Sonic franchise. I saw the wacky, the weird, some top tier stuff as well, and we can't forget about those fun times. And consistently, on a year-by-year basis, we continue to see developments being made in the realms of Genesis Sonic as well as Sonic Mania. And we'll continue to see plenty from all of those games going forward, but it's about time we take a look at what the fans have done with 3D Sonic. Ever since Sega started dropping Sonic games on Steam, that was it, man. The floodgates were opened. They're harder to develop for, and it's a bit more complicated to get set up, but I'm happy to report that I have 3 core Sonic games here that have plenty of experiences to check out today. Oh boy. Sonic Adventure, Adventure 2, and Generations. These are the games that we're going to be checking out today. Now, those aren't the only Sonic games on PC, but the other options are pretty limited when it comes to mods. Like, you can play as Classic Sonic in Sonic 4 Episode 2, which is neat. The game is still garbage though. Sonic Adventure Director's Cut. I played this game so much growing up. It's like objectively really bad, but I still love it all the same. However, over time, I learned that the purists, I guess I'll call them, swear by the original Dreamcast version over the DX port. Well, there is a Dreamcast conversion mod that changes all of the aesthetics to match that of the original version. And yeah, I'm a big fan. Character models, textures, even the lighting are attempting to make this feel as close to the original version as possible, and it is great stuff. After playing Director's Cut and this mod back to back, I totally prefer these stubbier looking designs here. And in some instances here, man, the colors are just way better. I'll still hold SADX on the GameCube close to my heart with nostalgia, but on PC, yeah, this is absolutely the way to play the game now in my opinion. And hey, at least the Steam version came with widescreen. You remember when they released this on PS3 and 360 and it didn't have widescreen? Bunch of dummies. Aside from that one, most of the mods that I found are pretty minimal and come down to mainly a simple character skin. Like here, we have Sonic looking like his modern appearance in Sonic Forces. Adventure 2 Sonic is also an option, which is really surreal to watch. Naturally, this means that the hero models are available as well, and even a fully ported over Seaside Hill, that's pretty cool. And then we... Oh no, I don't like this. Yep, sweet dude, that's just what Sonic Adventure needed. Nightmare fuel. I mean, at this point, I guess, why not? What if we played as the dolls from that one stage that you played as Gamma instead of the real thing? Cool. Oh, and it changes the cutscenes too. Fantastic. I hate it so much. Can we get something just a little bit more wholesome here, like as soon as possible, please? Beautiful. Alrighty then, so your guess is as good as mine as to why Knuckles stole Amy's dress, but let's be honest here. The red on red really works for him. Looking good, Knux. Some really cool stuff has been made though. For instance, the Windy Valley stage that we got in the final product is totally different than how it was in the beta. And, well, we get to experience it in this recreation. It is so surprisingly different than what we got in the actual game, at least in terms of size. The stage is massive and offers some more non-linear progression than what we're used to in Adventure. It's actually super refreshing being able to play such a large, sprawling level with this game's controls. They fit together perfectly. This is mostly a neat novelty and pretty cool for historical purposes. I love this mod. And then, you know, we could also have Crisis City because despite everyone hating Sonic 06, nobody actually wants that game to die. So here we go. This is a fun level for the most part, and I guess if anything, I can appreciate fans trying to make Sonic 06 more playable. Honestly, that would be cool if all of the levels from that game got ported over to the better engine here. I mean, 06 was already basically Sonic Adventure 3, right? So it'd be perfect. Hey, real quick, do Sonic fans still get upset when you call Sonic 06 Sonic Adventure 3? They do? Okay, cool. By far, the best mod out there is the recently released Sonic, Shadow, and Metal Sonic mod Gameplay Overhaul. That rolls right off the tongue. Rather than trying to simply touch up the original game, this mod takes the 3 named characters and gives them radically different play control. Sonic now has his modern boosting ability, Shadow gains Knuckles' hand-to-hand combat, as well as the ability to use the Chaos Energy attacks from his own game, even the Chaos Blast, and for Metal Sonic, well, he can take advantage of different Chaos Emeralds for various powers, on top of the ability to just straight up fly. You can even turn super mid-stage too, how cool is that? It's not exclusive to this mod. One of the more common mods for Sonic Adventure is being able to turn super whenever you want, but it comes built into this one, so that's pretty cool. But something like this makes me think that we are still just scratching the surface of what the modding community has in store for us. Sonic Adventure DX on Steam is going to be something to keep your eye on going forward, I'm promising you. As for Sonic Adventure 2, well, things are a little bit more sparse there. I guess for whatever reason, the first adventure is simply easier to work with, allowing the modders to let their freedom run wild. However, with this sequel... Alrighty then. Okay, either we've hit the bottom of the barrel here, or we have struck comedy gold. Yeah, okay, sure, now every character has decided to dress up in Rouge's outfit. I feel incredibly dirty for even looking at this. But to be fair, as expected going in, it certainly made the final battle a bit more interesting. Since in his levels, Tails only shows up in his mech, this only pops up in the Chow Garden. However, there is one more character left to test out. Please, 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 please. Okay. Yosh.
Yosh.
Researching mods for Sonic Adventure 2 resulted in a lot of them that were purely aesthetic. There's a winter theme for City Escape, Sonic Unleashed inspired Chow Gardens, the old Halloween and Christmas costumes that the characters used to dress up in during that time of year in the Dreamcast version. Damn, the Dreamcast really did a lot of cool things back then. And if you love Amy Rose, well, I'm more than happy to report that with Amy Adventure 2, the gang is all here and accounted for. And what would a good sequel be without some continuity? If Rouge's outfit was just a bit too much for you, Knuckles can, once again, don Amy's dress instead. Listen here, I'm not saying that this should be in every Sonic game going forward, but I'm also not against it either. These costume changes are really all that this game has going for it at the moment though. Emerald Coast from Sonic Adventure 1 did get ported over, which is pretty cool, but it's the only super notable level mod out there at the moment, at least as far as I know. And I gotta tell you, if SA2 Sonic and SA1 wasn't surreal enough, this will really throw you for a loop. Did you get it? Cause Sonic has a lot of loops. Haha. I'll be honest, I'm pretty surprised that Sonic Adventure 2 doesn't really have a ton of mods going for it. I would have thought otherwise. Who knows what the future will bring us? Maybe in a few years we'll see a ton of crazy stuff. But for now, this is all I was really able to dig up. Oh wait, hold on, I forgot one. Omo Chow Edition. Oh no. Oh boy, just what I needed. Omo Chow to return and destroy my life and consume my soul. Absolutely perfect. Can we move on to Generations now? The Sonic Generations modding community, holy cow. Since this game was the first in a while to gain a ton of consistent praise from players, plus it released on PC at the same time as consoles, it gained an audience really quickly, and after a few years, Generations now provides the most modded content out there for a single Sonic game. Since the gameplay style for modern Sonic is so strong, fans have taken it upon themselves to port and remaster stages from previous games to fit into its style. Now I've already gone over the Unleashed project, a full port of every single daytime level from Sonic Unleashed, and I am a huge fan of it. But man, it really didn't take long to see that really no Sonic game was safe here. You got multiple levels from Sonic Colors, Camelot Castle from Black Knight, Metal Harbor from Sonic Adventure 2, Grand Metropolis from Sonic Heroes, a take on Splash Hill from Sonic 4 of all games, which is actually one of the more enjoyable ones out there. Mystic Cave Zone from Sonic 2 is available with Classic Sonic, which is pretty cool. And amazingly, once again, Sonic 06 content got ported over as well, and like, it's really good. On top of being able to use the Sonic model from that game, which is, that's just bizarre. The speed section from Wave Ocean feels better now than it ever has before. And the rest of that level did get ported over as well, but to the classic style, and it's really fun. Any set piece that you can think of from that original level got treated perfectly in the transition to this side-scrolling format. But to be fair, the levels mentioned thus far don't come up to the sheer quality of the stuff that Sega made for the game, but it does sort of show the potential of just what they could have done if they thought outside the box a little bit more with their level choices. This is most emphasized in a port of Kingdom Valley. This is one of the newer mods out there, and the attention to detail provided from start to finish in this stage is ridiculous. This actually feels like it's an official product, as if Sega went crazy and announced a remake of Sonic 06. The mod is that good. Also, Sega, please don't do that. There are a lot of parts to this stage that blur the line between a straight up port and a level inspired by the original, which is just how the core game was. It's a consistently fun ride all the way through, and like halfway in, a mini cutscene with Silver happens, and I didn't even know that was possible in Generations. Man, when creative modders really put their heart and soul into a project, we get some fantastic stuff. The levels we've looked at so far have been awesome. What else do we have to look forward to? Shoulda known. Super Mario Bros. 1-1, huh? Okay, it was bound to happen eventually, I guess. Truthfully, I'm not even surprised. A game with a level editor or modding support that doesn't include Mario 1-1? Ha! I don't think that exists. But hey, aside from classic Mario, even Mario Kart got some love. Now this one's pretty cool. Rainbow Road Medley. You basically play through multiple generations of Rainbow Road, from the hellscape known as Rainbow Road Super Nintendo, then you go to 64, Double Dash after that, and wrapping up with the Wii version. And that's just a damn cool idea, man. Sonic games are practically single-player racers anyway. This fits in perfectly. Realistically, most of the level mods available here are really solid. The only odd one that I encountered was GameCube Galaxy? Huh. It was enjoyable, don't get me wrong, but it's mostly just a mishmash of level objects with GameCube symbols just tossed everywhere. It's so dumb and ridiculous, and sometimes I couldn't ask for much more. I did want to give a special highlight to two specific mods though, two more original levels based on existing games. First up, we have Sky Troops from Shadow the Hedgehog. Aesthetically, this feels pretty on par to what the original was all about, aside from, well, you know, the whole alien invasion and guns thing, but aside from that, this is simply a really fun stage, which is fitting because it was one of the better stages from that game, so it works out. And then Water Palace from Sonic Rush also got a similar treatment. Now yeah, this stage was in the 3DS version. Remember that there was a 3DS version? But here, a lot of the ideas got to be shown off on a grander scale. This is a really enjoyable 3D Sonic stage where a lot of it takes place underwater. I know, shocking. Sonic Generations on PC has become the hotspot for reimagining the entirety of Sonic's history, and I sincerely hope that this trend continues on in the future. This is awesome stuff. I mean, Lost Valley from Forces is even playable in Generations now. Once again, nothing off limits. And we've only just merely touched upon the levels available for this game. What else do we have to play with? Aw, sick, man, my favorite Sonic character. Mickey the Mouse. Hey now, I'm plenty aware that everybody has been clamoring for the Sonic and Mickey collaboration that's gonna set the world on fire, but I'll be honest, I don't see the appeal. Oh wow, what? Instead of a skateboard, he skates on a giant Mickey head. I take it back, I'm totally sold. Oh no, it's my evil doppelganger, glitchy monochrome Mickey. Oh no. What happened? Alright, I don't know how I screwed up. I definitely did something wrong here. But it feels so right. Here's an interesting one, Super Mario Generations. Finally, now classic Mario and modern Mario can run through levels from Sonic's past. Oh boy, Somari's back everyone, I'm so excited! This is absolutely bizarre, man, though it does speak for itself. It's just something that I can barely wrap my head around. You're actually collecting coins now, not rings. That's so weird! I think I need something just a bit more my speed. Yep, there we go. Mario in Sonic's outfit. Oh boy, this is something. This is very indicative of my interests in ROM hacks and mods, to be honest, because I am way more likely to play this than like anything else. The reality here is when you're not looking for level mods, this is what we have to play around with. Characters that you never expected to play as, fully playable. And I know everyone out there has been asking for total control of Professor Pickle, and here you go. Oh, and thank goodness there's an Omochow edition as well. Cool. I can already hear them taunting me in my dreams. Happy early Halloween to me. This is the scariest thing ever. The modding scene for Adventure and Generations is ridiculous. We got plenty of good stuff and plenty of wacky stuff. And with that, I can sort of draw parallels to Sonic 1 and 2 when it comes to ROM hacks, which is pretty cool. Going forward, man, I'm sure with those two games, and Sonic Adventure 2 included, we're gonna see some really, really cool stuff. But of course, we can't end with that. Don't worry, I was definitely doing research on the other two main Sonic games available on Steam as well. Yes, Lost World and Forces have mods too. Just not much. You can play through Beta Windy Valley and Lost World, that's pretty cool. Green Grove from 3D Blast is also there, that's really sick actually, the playstyle totally works for it. And like clockwork at this point, Wave Ocean is there too. Sonic 06 will never die. And when we look at Sonic Forces, Emerald Coast got the port treatment, that's pretty cool, as did Westopolis from Shadow. It's actually pretty genius using the speed of Sonic and the gunplay of the Avatar character for a Shadow the Hedgehog stage. Wow, that works out really, really well. Oh, I love this one so much. You can play as Sonic from Sonic R, and now I 100% want a new Sonic game in a polygonal art style. If Mario and Crash can get away with it, come on, it's Sonic's time to do this too. And last, but certainly not least, you can play as a pineapple. Yep, a pineapple. Watch out, Eggman, here comes a spiky, acidic fruit. Sadly, no, I couldn't find any Yeth mods for a 3D Sonic game. I tried really hard. Who knows, maybe sometime down the line we'll get one, but for now, doesn't exist. I'm so sorry? But as for Pineapple Forces, well, this leads to an interesting discussion here. You see, I'm not really that big of a fan of Sonic Forces. I actually really don't like that game. However, if we retool it to have a fruit be the one going out to save the world, we may have something there. I think this answers the age-old question, yes, pineapple does indeed belong on pizza. I mean on Sonic. I mean...